Do you know what stamp duty is? Well, buying a property involves a lot of calculations, both financial and emotional, without some tax with a fancy name being added to the mix. So what is stamp duty? And why does the mere mention of it make most home buyers grab their wallets in panic?
Actually, I don't know what stamp duty is.
But I think it's a state tax of some sort.
30,000 up to 60, 80, 100,000. It's an enormous extra amount to be considered.
Often you're allowed to add that onto the mortgage, but sometimes you're not. And it's something that people don't really take into account when they're actually making their bid.
And as long as you're aware of that, you can factor that in.
You have to take stamp duty into consideration because there's no way around it.
Stamp duty is a fact of life when buying a property in Australia. It's basically a tax that's imposed by state and territory governments on the purchase price of all properties. For instance, the average house price in Sydney is $837,000, so the average home buyer in New South Wales needs to find an extra $33,427 in stamp duty, and the state government usually wants it within 30 days of settlement. Just to make things more complicated, every state and territory has a different rate and set of rules. Importantly though, there are concessions. If you're a buyer that falls into one of these groups, then it's critical you check for any reductions.
So when it comes to stamp duty, save yourself the dreaded bill shock and find out as much as you can as early as you can.